We all trust search engines, right? They're our window to, well, basically all of human knowledge. But what if that window isn't really showing you the world? What if it's just showing you a reflection of you?
So let's just ask it straight up. When you type something into that search bar, are you getting the cold hard facts, an objective slice of reality? Or are you getting a personalized reality? One that's been quietly shaped by what you already believe before you even hit enter. Now, that is the fascinating and kinda unnerving idea we're gonna dig into today. We like to think of platforms like Google as a shared space for facts, right? A common ground. But some really groundbreaking research is suggesting that we might all be floating around in our own personal search bubbles, and we don't even know it. Okay, so here's what the researchers are calling it: the narrow search effect. And here's the kicker: the bias doesn't start with the algorithm. Nope, it starts with us. The algorithm just comes along and pours gasoline on the fire.
So, how does this actually work? Well, it's basically this little two-step dance. First, what you already believe changes the actual words you type into the search bar. Then, the search engine, which is just trying to do its job and give you the most relevant results for those specific words, ends up feeding you a super narrow slice of info that, surprise, surprise, confirms what you were already thinking. It's a perfect little feedback loop.
Let's take nuclear energy, for example. If you already think it's a good idea, you're probably going to search for its benefits. But if you're a bit wary, you'll search for its dangers. In both cases, the search engine does its job perfectly. But you end up in two completely different information universes, and each one just reinforces where you started. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, sure, that makes sense in theory.